And Scott Starboard.
Hey, Scott.
Scott Starboard.
All right, I'll get Scott.
Scott Starboard.
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 Scott Starboard!
Now, turn it up, feel the bass line, gallop fast, collide past the stars, shoot through the mass. Hands high, cheer flows like the breeze. The Scott Starboard vibe, breaking rules with ease. Gritty like sawdust, but smoother than silk. Words spill out, whipped up, honeyed and milk. The show tastes on galaxies, king of the scene. Fusion of rhythms, a genre-grafted dream. Scott Starboard. Every pulse and sound, a radiant glow. It's the Scott Starboard. Now giddy up, get down, and let that energy grow.
Let's go! Thank you so much for being here. I am your host, Scott Starboard. This is the Scott Starboard Show. I'm having some technological differences here. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm sorry, I don't know if you see my thumbnail. I tried to change it up a little bit. It's the background, even though it's hard to see with all the other stuff in the way, is a roller coaster because, it's not just me, believe me. Our boy, Dark Matt Steve, who will be coming on after this program. I believe he's coming on at 8 o'clock. I don't know if he wanted to go a little earlier. I texted him a little while ago. I know he's getting home from work doing all this thing. We'll figure it out. Maybe I'll go a little bit earlier. We'll see. But no matter what, we're going all the way up to Dark Matt Steve after this program. But yeah, I just put a roller coaster on there because it's just crazy. Like life is, and it's not just for me. Dark Matt Steve lost his wonderful, amazing mom. And he's still fighting through it. It's a lifelong thing when someone so important, so close to you, you lose them. As you guys know, my mother-in-law, she's been battling cancer for a while, and she's always been a fighter. She is what we call a tough cookie. She has always been strong. I hate that expression. The left ruined the expression strong woman, but that's what she is. She's always been that way. She's a fighter. And just out of the blue randomness on I forget what day it is now, but she had to be rushed to the hospital for emergency procedure. She's still in there. I love all you guys. Thank you guys for all the prayers and everything, for real. But here's the thing. So we get a phone call at 6 something in the morning or whatever it was that she's been rushed to the hospital. And that's all. That's the main concern at this point. And I'm not going to get too deep into it. I don't want to be too depressing or anything, but it is tough to do what I normally do, which is I'm loud and try to be funny and probably a little obnoxious. But hey, what are you going to do? But so it's hard to do when, the sad stuff. It's really, life or death type of shit going on. But she's doing good right now. She's stable. I wouldn't say good, but, she's still fighting. She's a toughie. So I appreciate all the love, believe me. But it's just tough. So yesterday I had to miss the show. Wasn't expecting it, to be honest. One of the roller coaster things, ups and downs, is that about 2 hours, about maybe 2.5 hours after we get this horrible, awful phone call about my mother-in-law's health, I'm on my phone, calling, trying to get a hold of people, blah, blah, blah. And I see an alert at the top of my phone. And it says, welcome to YouTube partnership program. And I'm like, you got to be absolutely kidding me. I click on the thing and I'm like, it was amazing. But I'm like, it's like I'm indifferent because I'm like, it was just a goal. Like, like I've said before, like I really want to do this for a living. But I'm also going to keep my expectations reasonable. So I'm like, and honestly, honest to God, I don't do this for money. Like this is, I have, a regular day job, and that's my money. But I love doing this, and I always want to do it. And I'd love to be paid for, I don't know. I guess this isn't really art, but you know what I mean. I'd love to be paid for a creative avenue in life. But keep my expectations reasonable. But here I go. And I'm like, oh my God, I hit this amazing goal that I've been working all year for. And none of it is possible without you guys. So I love you. I love all of you. Thank you so much. It's like, I even said it on like a show earlier this week. You'll see the clip, the thumbnail with some, confetti on the corners or something. And so we made it. So it's just like, but it's, every time honest to God, every time in my heart or whatever, I think about, because honestly, I have to go through a few hoops to be fully engulfed. I'm in the partnership program now. Thank you. I'm in it. But I still have a whole, like I have to verify who I am, my address, my banking, and blah, 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 blah. So I still have to do all that fun stuff. But it's like that goal's been reached, so there's a next milestone, which is able to get advertisement money or whatever, the commercial ads money or whatever. I'm not like I would be thinking of that, but also thinking about is my mother-in-law, to be honest with you. And most people, especially men, for the last I don't know, 40,000 years, there's always jokes about their mother-in-law. So like, oh God, my mother-in-law. But that's not the way I've ever been. It's great. Like I love my mother-in-law. I love my father-in-law, by the way. And it's been a blessing like that. So when you can get along and they can get along with you and they actually like you and your parents get along with them and they like each other, it just makes life so much easier. But it also makes life so much more difficult, I guess, when it comes to stuff like this, because when you with somebody else, you inherit each other's families and each other's goods and bads and good times and bad, and it's just tough. It's tough. So I don't want to talk about it the whole time. And again, I mean it from the bottom of my soul. Thank you guys for all the love and support and prayers. It's been super welcomed, believe me. Last night I got into Dark Matt Steve's chat. I don't know. I got into like 9:18, I think, to be exact. And I was just in there, I literally just right when I turned it on, I didn't even hear anybody talk. I didn't even read the other chat. I was just like, I made it. I didn't want him or anybody to think like, I'm trying to show my boy support, just like he shows me, and all you guys, we're all supporting each other. And I love that. But I just went in there and I didn't even know what to think or say or anything or what the topic was, for crying out loud. Just yesterday was a roller coaster in itself, mostly down. But there were some ups, but not just the YouTube stuff, but I got to take my kids out to they're all old enough now, but go out to see Santa or whatever the heck it is and watch them. There was a DJ there and they're dancing, and it was just great to see them all dance. Sorry to get all serious and sad. I promise I'll get hopefully the laughter will come back in a minute. But there was a DJ at this event, and my kids are dancing, and all the little tiny kids are like loving my daughters and my son. And they're like dancing with them. It's one little beautiful, cute, adorable little girl comes up and gives my my oldest daughter a big hug out of nowhere. It was like, do you think she's Mrs. Santa? What's going on here? It was just weird. It was beautiful though, and it's just, I don't know. All I know is it just reminds me that it's corny, but it's true. Every single day is precious. Just enjoy it. I'm sitting there dancing with my kids while Mrs. Starboard is, holding her mother's hand in Boston because she had to get med flighted out to Boston because we're, outside of Boston a little bit. And so that's how bad when you get a med flight, I mean, a freaking an ambulance ride is expensive enough. Just imagine a helicopter. Okay, forget about it. But so I'm watching them and I'm like, everybody, I know it's cheesy and corny, but it's the truth. You got to literally enjoy every single day you got. I'm sitting there dancing. The four of us are all sitting there dancing, and all these people in this event are all shy. It's just, a big town thing, and nobody's doing it. We're dancing, and I'm just looking around like, you idiots. You're all idiots, except for the little kids who are participating. It's like, you are all fools. Life is fleeting by the second. I don't want to stand around shy. And by the way, nobody knows you. Nobody knows you. I don't care. Judge my dancing skills. I don't care. You know why I don't care? Because first of all, I'm not even I'm just trying to have a beautiful moment with my kids and to distract them from, a very scary moment for them, which is their nana with tubes all over the place and in a hospital bed, not knowing what's going to happen. So just enjoy life. Every moment you got. I'm serious. I do it. When I was younger, I wasn't really. I mean, I was enjoying myself in like negative ways, I suppose. But I don't know. I'm just saying, thank you guys. Thank you. I got a crap load of stories. Okay, I'll just ramble off a few, and then we'll get right to the wonderful, beautiful, hilarious, amazing, fantabulous chat with all you wonderful people. But so real quick, I'm trying to find stories today, and my father-in-law, I love you. He sent me a couple of stories. I'm gonna actually do them probably on Monday because he gave me a couple of doozies, and I'm like, you know what? I want to give those the proper, prep and everything that they deserve. But yeah, listen, I spoke about it before, but now like Mike Lindell has come out and it's 1,000,000,000% official. Mike Lindell is running for governor of Minnesota. Minnesota, if you don't elect this guy, you are screwed. I mean, with the capital screw. Done. I'm looking around for stuff, and I'm like, I need something more peppy. I got a bunch of political shit, and again, it's mostly all depressing. $1 billion. Forget it. 900 million. It's $1 billion we're sending between Ukraine and Israel. Oh, just for Christmas time when nobody can afford shit. Just stuff like that. Bunch of depressing political things. There's some good. I think I got one or two like positive political things, but So I'm looking around. I see just today they're gonna make Supergirl, and I'm like, all right, I'm like, I don't really want to talk about Supergirl. And as I look, you'll see. It's like, I hope this movie flops. That's all I know. Somebody in one of my comments on one of my posts on excuse me on X, Twitter, Zitter, was like, this will flop, and I'm like, oh, it makes me feel much better, so much better, because I hope it does, and I'll show you why. And but it's just, why not talk about it? Something to talk about. Also tonight are the Video Game Awards. Why am I bringing them up? Just so I can show you a clip of Matan Evans. Let's face it, I could give a flying shit less about the Video Game Awards. But why am I talking about it? Because our boy, friend of the show, Matan Evans, that's how he really got famous, to be honest with you, is the clip that I will show you shortly. But let me get to the chat, man. I freaking love you guys. Kenny, Chuck-a-Luck Powers, my dude. Fucking love you, Kenny. Kenny, thank you for being here. Big love. Johnny Z, Franklin. Yesterday morning, I'm in Bubba's chat, right? And to be honest, we weren't 100% sure. That's why I'm not coming to think about it. I think I was in Bubba's chat. I forget when the heck it was. But I'm like, Mrs. Starboard and I weren't exactly sure about her mom's because at the time it was like, oh, she's not, it wasn't like, oh, she's in emergency surgery right away. It was like she's throwing up and feels like she can't breathe, so she got rushed to the hospital. We're like, I don't know what it is. So it wasn't like, life or death, or at least felt like life or death at the time. So I'm in Bubba's chat yesterday, having a grand old time, seeing everybody, having a fun time. And then a little while later, we get a phone call saying what's going on. Then I turn my phone, but ding, what do you know? Excuse me. You hit partnership. Wonderful day. Enjoy some great news. It's like, oh, lovely. But believe me, I'm happy about it. Believe me, I'm happy about it. But it's just, it's like, I don't know. But whatever. But I wasn't able to get in there this morning. I mean, I just been running around like for the lack of a more funnier thing, chicken with its head cut off. And Mrs. Starboard, God Almighty, I love that woman. She, it's her mom, so of course it's, she's just beside herself, trying to do everything she can for her, and be by her side. Like it's gonna be a rough couple of weeks. I hope her mom's out of the hospital and back to being good. Like I said, what was that, my phone? I don't want to give too much information. It's just, I don't know how she'd feel about it, but so yeah. It seems to have worked here. Maybe it will work for Scott. What, did you see any flags? Wait. Oh, I'm loving these. Yeah, see, nice emoji work. Do you see any flag? Wait, I have a $40 phone. Maybe it doesn't include the Scottish flag. I don't know what's going on. Thank you, Johnny Z. I just noticed that probably like 10 minutes before the show. I'm like, oh my God. I would have titled this thing all differently, but you know what? It doesn't matter. We're going to talk about shit anyway. And 90% of the time, I don't even get to the headline that I clickbaited. So, but no, Tyler Robinson is in court. I believe it's over now. And he's not speaking or anything. And it's just a lot of, setting up for the impending trial, setting dates for juries to be selected, setting dates for backup jurors, requesting what do they call it? When each side gives each other all their information. My brain. Just all that stuff, it's like just the boring stuff, to be honest with you. So, but still, it's notable. It's very noteworthy, and we'll probably get into a little bit of that. They call this gentleman the great one. I call him the greatest one, Mr. Bob Cook. I love you, Bob. Thank you so much for being here. All your support, for real. Kind words, dude. I fucking love you guys so much. I love you, Bob. Daniel Graham, my man, thank you for being here. Fam, I rhymed that. I made it rhyme. And I didn't have to say wet ass pee to make it rhyme. I'm just trying to be fun. It's tough to do this. Thomas Gilson, fucking love you, pimp. Thank you for being here. This is where the party's at. Listen, the music's still pumping. Ooch, ooch, ooch. I don't know if I want that beat, but we're still going to keep kicking it. There's no way we stop it. Matty P, my dude, thank you for being here, big pimping. I don't want to miss anybody. And Bart Hutchinson, my man, thank you so much for being here. I know hopefully as we get into the stories, I can just forget a little bit. One of the reasons I like to do this show, and the reason why I love watching Bubba and Darkman Steve, and of course Alex Stein. I can't wait for him to get his schedule going, and many other ones, is to forget about life for a little while. So hopefully that's what will happen to me for a little bit, for another hour and a half. Yeah, exactly. Listen, Supergirl, what the French show? I told you, it's ridiculous. I would never normally talk about it, but I want to show you the clip of friend of the show, Matan Evans. It's me, Matan. Do you know who Matan is? He's the freaking balls. The dude's awesome. Tommy, my boy, 227. Oh, my dude. Thank you for being here. I just don't want to miss anybody. I hate doing this and scrolling past everybody's stuff. Because I'm a chat rat at heart. I like to read all the chat. I'm in the chat. When I go somewhere, I'm reading the chat. I can do two things at once: auditory and visual, I guess you could say. If I'm watching like Kino Casino, I'm listening to the boys and I'm reading the chat and I'm following both. How do you like that? That's just what. Thank you so much, for real. Oh my God, thank you guys. My dog is 15 and know that time is coming soon. It's I'm telling you, I know a lot of people think it's silly. People who don't own pets think it's silly. When people are like, oh, my dog died, my cat died. They are literally family members. It's brutal. And pets, especially, listen, I'm a cat guy. Okay. I love dogs. My favorite breed is other people's dogs. BW, our boy, hopefully he's here right now. He said it last night in Dr. Steve's chat, and I'm like, I love it. That's what I say all of the time. I'm like, I'm a huge dog lover. Everybody else's dogs are amazing. I had somebody one time, I forget how I said it, and I said that basically the same thing. And they're like, you don't like, this was a chick at a party. You don't like your own dogs? I'm like, oh, I've never owned a dog. I actually did years ago, but I had a pit bull, and his name's Menace. His name was Menace. And it was like a rescue of a rescue of a rescue of a rescue. And we had a huge, ginormous 16,000 square foot commercial building that we sectioned off and turned into, we rented out to bands, rented out to a couple of art people who were doing like photo stuff, rented out to another art thing. My girl Liz, who was, she did photos as well, but she was doing like paintings and shit. And then we had a huge ass room for whatever. Raves, metal shows, everything, tattoo parties, whatever, stripper night, all types of craziness. And why did I even bring this up? I was just reminiscing. But we had a dog there, and I'll tell you guys that story another day. It's pretty good. But after we left that place, the dog went to go stay at one of my best friends' house. So, because I didn't have a house, I was staying with like my girlfriend. It's like, she's not going to bring in this crazy ass pit bull who's been through a million fights and he's like super like in need of double, triple extra care and attention. And it's like, if you like, and when he loves you, forget about anybody comes by. The mailman is leaving without a nose type of deal. Like, this pit bull was awesome, but you don't want to be a stranger coming up. Hey, how you doing? Hey, come on, with my nose. I got no nose type of deal, type of dog. But listen, long story short, when he passed, like it was probably about like 7 years after that. Like I was devastated. I didn't even have him for 7 years after that. I only had him for like 3 years. And I was like almost inconsolable. It's tough, dude. When your pets go, and I was gonna say, I'm a cat guy, but I love dogs too. But there's something like cats going, it's still devastating. Don't get me wrong, but there's something even more about dogs because, cats are, they love you when they wanna. You know, dogs love you even when they don't want to love. It's like, they're laying down. They're like, I just ate and I played all day. Really? You scratching me? All right, scratch me. Okay, lick your face. Like, they still going at it. Cats, you like, they lay on your lap for a little while. You pet them. They love. They're loving it. And then, 20 minutes later, maybe they eat. They get a snack. They come back. They lay down next to you and you pet them and they're like, Don't touch me. Okay. And dogs are just bigger. So when they go, it is just that much more heartbreaking. I appreciate it, Maddie, dude. I can appreciate you so much, brother. But we have to remember the good times. Sniz. By the way, Sniz. My man. What's good? Absolutely. You're absolutely right. Big E, my brother. Family comes first, man. We'll be here. When you want to start. I fucking love you, dude. I can't thank you enough for that. For real. I mean, I wanted to stream yesterday and celebrate, of course. And I'm like, it's just one of those days where I'm like, I'm really not, I can't, I don't want to lie. I'd never lie to you guys. I'm like, I'm just not feeling it. And I'm playing mom and dad while my wife's in Boston, and I'm thinking about my wife, and I'm thinking about, my extended family, or, my brothers and sisters-in-law, my mother and father-in-law. It's like, and I'm looking at my kids and I can see they are very worried. Like, I'm trying to distract them with other things as I talk to them. And you could just see, they're just kind of frozen in that moment. And especially my littlest one has never dealt with sickness and death and stuff like that. So I'm like, you know what, mommy, dad's got to do? Mr. Mom, dad's got to do? I got to distract these kids. So let's go to the local Christmas who do you what's it and get your minds off of it. So, which, holy shit. Big E, oh my god. Oh my god. It's my first ever super chat, dude. Holy Big E, dude. Oh my god. Thank you, brother. Holy mackerel. I am beside myself, brother. Thank you. Wow. Dan, thank you so much. Holy moly. I am just blown away. That's right. It's show business, baby. Dan, what? Biggie beat me to it, and I'm absolutely he is. But here's the support the Starboard Johnny. Love you, bro. Oh my god, love you so much. Holy cannoli, I'm not used to this. Wow, thank you guys. Oh my goodness. Truth is unbreakable. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Wow, that I wasn't expecting this. Holy shit. Thank you guys. Wow. I have a secret Scott Starboard awkward dancing video I will be releasing tomorrow on TikTok. It would be pretty fun. I didn't think I did too bad. I mean, I did a little bit of this, a little bit of John Travolta. Damn, I'm still blown away. First super chats ever. Holy shit. That's great. Group of Lips. Thank you for being here, big dog. What the heck? It's really Superboy, but he identifies as Supergirl. Oh, I needed that so bad. I almost forgot. I was telling a little story. I'm sorry. And no, but yesterday, so I go to Doc Matt Steve's channel. I just want to be like, I'm here. And you guys are all super freaking awesome, sending me wishes and prayers and love, and I love you guys for it. And Steve, he said what's up to me. Steve did the same thing. And then he went on with his show. And then the chat went on. And it just was unbelievable because I didn't know how bad I needed to laugh last night until those moments in Doc Matt Steve's chat last night. So, love you guys. Not that there's anything wrong. Wait, I got to do this first. When you said come out, I thought you were going to tell us Lindell is a little gazay. Not that there's anything wrong with that, Mr. Pillow. No, I think Mike Lindell's a solid dude. And if he was Gizzy, I could care less. My pillow guy is better than Tampon Tim. That's right. In Wisconsin, Skeletor Evers is retiring. We need a good governor. Our current selection sucks. Exactly. I'm telling Mike Lindell, if he doesn't get elected, the whole upper mid, what do they call it? It's Midwest. Yeah, they would say Midwest, but it's like I could get to Wisconsin driving faster than California can. But then you don't want to say Mid-East because it's like Allahu Akbar, even though Allahu Akbar is taking over the Midwest. So I don't know. Just elect Mike Lindell for Christ's sake. Where's the ass? I am telling you right now, the battles between Nick the Gun Guy and Grouper Lips are absolutely so epic. I could do 10 shows on them just by themselves. Where is he? I gotta get him. Scott, where's that merman dick? Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna text him. Is he in here? I'm trying to go through the deal, but is Nick in here? Where is Nick? Nick the Gun Guy. Where are you, brother? Is he in here? I'm gonna text him. Get your tickets in here. I'm sorry. I gotta see more of this in the chat. Grouper Lips and Nick the Gun Guy battling is something I need personally right now. And you guys will love it too. All right. I don't like to share when people tell me. I say that all the time, but it's true. I'm like, get in the chat. Grouper Lips is crushing you right now. Oh my god. All right, I gotta put a smiley face because otherwise sometimes people, I remember the days when you could just say something and people would understand it. Now if you don't put a friggin' LOL at the end, it's like you find out a week later, oh, Scott was an asshole to me. I'm like, what? This hasn't happened for a while, but still. I'm like, what do you mean? I was like, what? I was joking with you. Well, you should have put LOL at the end. And I'm like, really? You didn't know? Listen, if I'm talking, there is a 90% chance I'm either being sarcastic or trying to make you laugh. Prayers, thank you. I know for Mrs. Starboard too, it's hard to watch parents struggle with cancer. My wife did the same with her mom, and she lost her dad just, oh my God, 4 months prior. Dude, I appreciate that so much. It hurts to see her hurt too. I mean, it's just getting, domino effect all over the freaking place. They're doing Nightcore for him. See? Remember Bull and Nightcore and John Larroquette? No, you don't, because you're not old farts like me and Kenny Powers. Sniz saying, Grouper Holyoke started out okay, but he's being more of a dick every day. Wait, who? Oh, don't get in the middle. Sniz, protect yourself. These two, Grouper Lips and Nick the Gun Guy, throwing haymakers. You don't want to get in the middle. Just enjoy it. And it's all fun and games, by the way. They love each other. Am I crazy, or do Sniz and Jay-Z look remarkably alike? Sniz got big dreadlocks and big old lips, and he's like, yeah, I'm at the basketball game with this little girl. You see, I was watching a basketball game last night, I think it was, just trying to get my mind. Me and my son was, trying to clear our heads, and just all day we're just up in our heads, And I forget what the hell game it was. It was Lakers and somebody else. And my son, and we don't really watch the basketball that much. Don't leave. I know nobody wants to hear sports ball. I'll be quick. And we're watching it, and I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, do you see what the Lakers have? My son's like, yeah. I don't see how they'd lose anything. They're definitely going to win the championship. They have LeBron James. I say LeBron, the guy's friggin' stud. Let's face it. He's like probably like the 6th best player in NBA history. A lot of people want to put him in number 1. You ain't putting that boy at number 1. But he's still in like the top 10, for God's sakes. Maybe he's number 12. I don't know. Some can make a case that he's, either 1 or 2. I wouldn't make that case, but he's still one of the greats, right? I can't stand him, but let's, we got to be honest with ourselves. Then they have Luka, Alex Stein's Dallas Mavericks, number 1 player they just gave away for free. It's all colluded, folks. It's all rigged. But they got Luka Doncic up there. The dude's just amazing. It's like if Charles Barkley wasn't like a dirty player and he could actually score. That's who Luka Doncic is. And then you get this other dude, Reeves, Christopher Reeves out there, like Superman. I'm like, who's this kid? White dude came out of nowhere, and he's dunking and shit. Like, I'm like, wow. And he's just a kind of nerdy dude, which is like, he's not all flashy. He ain't got no gold fronts. He ain't got no gold turfs. He ain't got no Diamond Earns. I don't know why I use that every time I think about it. It's just the dirty South rap. Anyway, there's no gold earrings and chains and diamonds and shit. He's just a nice, nerdy dude going out there dunking on fools. It's crazy, but he's not like flashy dunking. I like the flashy dunking, but I'll take the Larry Bird, Kevin McHale dunks if it means points. But anyway, and then who the hell's they have like literally everybody on their starting 5 are like a superstar. I'm like, holy shit. And we look down. Oh, they were playing San Antonio Spurs, who I don't know one player. I haven't watched basketball in a while, but I don't know any of them. And we look down at the score, and we just look at each other with a jaw on the floor. And it's not like we watched the whole freaking game. It's just flipped around, boom, happened to be on. And I'm like, they're losing by 30 points. The Lakers are getting their asses kicked by like 28 points or something. And we're like, how is this happening? They got LeBron and Luka. That's all you need. You throw in Christopher Reeve Superman, not to be confused with Supergirl, who we'll talk about a little bit in a moment. And then, who else do they have? Another great. And then they had Smarcus Mark. That's what I like to call him. Marcus Smart from the Celtics. Dude was awesome. The only thing he did wrong, the reason why they kicked Marcus Smart off the Celtics is because the dude be chucking threes up and just bricking all day, airballing. And he did it last night a couple of times. It was like, oh my God, what? Marcus Smart, what are you doing? He's like my height, for God's sakes. He's like 5'10" or something. And which is, yay, we love our 5 under 6 foot people very much. But it's like his abilities are to defend and to steal and to pass and to do everything else but shooting. Stop shooting the ball. But I don't know. It's just crazy to me. I don't know. It's freaking weird. M Sensei, my dude, let's go. Shabbat Shalom. Dad is home for Hanukkah time. Thank you. I fucking miss you, bro. Where the hell is where the hell is Paul dancing Nick the Gun? Oh my God, I hope he gets in here. I texted him, dagnabbit. Oh my God. Oh my God. I appreciate it. I need this. Cats are more solitary. Yes. I mean, I like we've had many cats, Mrs. Starboard and I, over the years. And our first 2 were really like they were awesome. They're weird though. Like they liked water. Did I ever tell you guys they liked water? Especially Saturn. We had Saturn and Venus. Okay, male, female cat. They were actually brothers. And Veenie, it's like, Veenie was a little tiny thing. Saturn was a bigger cat, but she would go into the shower. Like you'd be showering and you get soap. You can't see nothing. Where's the soap? Or whatever. And you know, all of a sudden, oh yeah, you almost trip because the cat's in there with its face, letting the water hit. I'm like, you're a fucking weirdo. I'm like, but I like it. I'm down for it. So Abigail coos like a cat. It's precious. Ah, yes. Saw the poem, my man. Let's go. Thank you so much for being here, pimp. Never lied. It's called Piper Pugglesworth. See, this is why I like to read the chat, because now I feel like I'm behind. I'm missing all the fun. Thank you, Truth. Freaking love you. Thank you so much. Truth, actually, I was looking around and I'm like, shit, wait a minute. I remember we were talking. Again, I don't want to say, you know, our private conversation. And I was looking, I'm like, damn, I just didn't have time because I know you put together Elmo and some other squirrel person. I don't know who that could be. But Elmo and a squirrel person went out, a squirrel chick, I think that's what the nickname we're calling it. Squirrel chick and Elmo were out in Portland. I covered it on a Sunday, a rare Sunday stream. But Truth put like a thing together, and I want to review it again. I couldn't find it. I'm like, what the hell's going on? But we got to do that again. And thank you. Listen, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love you. I appreciate you so much. 18 chat, only 11 likes. Smash the like button, please. I am still shocked. I wasn't even expecting super chats, by the way. I freaking love Big E and Daniel Grant. God bless you. Holy canola. I'm the kind of guy, like, I don't like asking for help. I'm an idiot. I'm the kind of guy who's like, I'll move my whole house by myself. I'll be walking down the street with a sofa like a jackass. And I just hate it, but I'm going to have to get used to super chats, which is, I mean, you know, but still, I'm just not used to it. I appreciate it. Can you explain the word grouper? It's like groiper. Groiper lips. Thank you. Somebody had to make the joke. That's a heat getter, Kenny. What did Kenny say? He's like, I can't either, Saul. Well, he was like, can you explain the word grouper? And Kenny's like, I don't know either. I should probably figure out what it means. I know, we will. I hope by the end of this, where the heck is Nick the Gun Guy? We need our Nick the Gun Guy in here. Superman, Christopher Reeves was a nerd too. That's right. Holler for the nerds. Nerds are wonderful. It's dorks, I think, or geeks, one or the other. Those are the ones that they're like nerds, but they're not smart. You know? It's not Revenge of the Dorks or the Geeks. I forget which one is it's like, if you're going to be a nerd, have some use. Be Superman. Luca is like if John Havlicek and Barkley had a white baby. Holy cannoli. Thank you. Wow. Unbelievable. The Celtics have Joe Mazzulla. Enough said. Joe Mazzulla looks like I don't know. It's either he kind of looks like a skizzle shooter who is afraid to pull out what he has in the trunk of his car. Like he's like, or he looks like a dumb no partner. I'm like, am I allowed to say this? Joe Mazzulla just looks lost, okay? We'll just say he looks lost. With Smarkus Mark, I know that's not how you say it. I can't stop myself. Smarkus Mark, that's my dude. Was Marcus Smart the guy with the green hair? He was when he was on the Celtics. Now I don't know what he's got. But he needs to, well, maybe don't tell him. Now he's on the Lakers, so shoot the ball, Smarkus. Shoot it up, brother. Didn't Clint Eastwood make a movie like that? Yes, he did. Lady Boxer. What did I miss? Yes, that's right. A lady boxer gets beat up by her husband. It was like Clint Eastwood in I I forget her name. I never saw it. It was called $1 Million Baby. Holy crap, my brain worked for half a second. Christy Martin was good back in the day. Christy Martin. I don't know who that is. Governor Lindell, is he running him late? Yes, sir, he is. Now, there were rumors because he filed, and people, I guess, are paying attention to filings in Minnesota State House. So he filed last week or whatever, and we talked about it on the show. But today it's official. I know I better hustle on up and get over to the stories, my stories, because I got 1 million of them, and I want to get to especially. But yes, Mike Lindell is running for governor of Minnesota. It's Minnesota. I think Sydney Sweeney is going to be in a reboot of Life Goes On as. What? Oh my god! Oh my gosh, Corky's dog. So you're not too fond of Sydney Sweeney, huh? I like Sydney Sweeney. I don't care about big old bazoobies. I said it many times, and it's great. I love, I'm still a mayonnaise, still a man. But I'm shielded now. I don't care. I can't be a simp. You can't simp your boy, ladies. You ain't simping your boy. Melanie Mack, all these people, it's ting tang doom. It's like Superman. What's up? You big old hooters, don't work on your boy. Don't ding. But I mean, women's still beautiful and stuff. I like Sydney Sweeney, not because of her big old honkers, even though it helps, of course. But I did like that she's sort of base. But I guess I just heard on Bubba, I don't know if it was this morning or yesterday, that she did apologize for being, based or whatever. It's oh, come on. Is $1 Million Baby about Christy Martin? Is that who it was? You saw $1 Million Baby in the theater. I wanted to, because anything Clint Eastwood is always going to be banging, to be honest. Let's face it. Groiper is a Nick Fuentes fan. Yeah, but grouper lips. A grouper is a fish. It's a pretty big, cool-ass fish that you can catch in the ocean. In salt water, I should say. In the ocean, no shit. So grouper lips is groupers are huge lips. They're a big ass fish. So that's what grouper lips got that from. The more you talk about yourself, the more I realize we're so damn similar. I love it. Hell yeah. Makes me wonder if it's a Gen X thing. Probably because, they always say it skips a generation. Well, it must, because the newest generation, I guess you could say the millennials or whatever, they're kind of fucked. Of course, there's a bunch of good ones, but the majority are the ones who think there's more than two genders and bathrooms and all that ridiculousness. But I'm telling you guys, the Zoomers, the new generation, are going to be extra, extra based. If there's any silver lining or icing on the cake or just a dessert after a crummy meal that we've had for the last, I don't know how many years, I'm telling you right now, feel good about it. It doesn't mean we're off the hook and we can just ease back and relax. We still got to keep on going out there and do whatever we can to make people aware of the shit that the left is doing to us. Let's face it. And I know I can hear right now somebody watching this, not live. You're probably watching it after the fact. You're like, oh my God, this dude's such a boomer. Left and right. That's it. Fake. I've already done my rant the other day, lady, or man, whatever, or whatever the other thing you think is. There is a left and right. Just because the Republicans are all selling out and being Democrats, they're Republicans and Democrats clothing, doesn't mean there's not a left and right. Dag nabbit. You know how I know, lady, watching this? Because you will always find a Republican being a leftist. You will never, ever find a Democrat being a rightist, ever. If you find one that's like, oh, that one time he voted to allow, Amy Coney Barrett to be on the Supreme Court. Oh, see, there you go. That guy was being a rightist. No, he wasn't. He was being a good party guy because he lives in like a half and half Democrat Republican state. And Chuck Schumer is like, listen, I need to sacrifice you for the good of the party, okay? Just vote for Amy Coney Barrett. Nobody knows this, but she's a half a lefty herself. She's really a rhino, so just vote for her. And, we're going to sacrifice you. That's not being a rightist. A real Democrat being a rightist would be like, you guys are crazy. There's only two genders. We need to kick all these illegals out of our country, and let's bring down the prices of stuff. And how about we stop spending all the taxpayers' money? If we stop fucking spending all this money, then we can just lower taxes and people can be rich. Americans can thrive, not just survive, they can thrive. That's when so what'd you think? That's my Hillary Clinton impersonation. What'd you think? Don't you be talking like that around these parts. She's like, I got hot sauce in my purse and I'm gonna use it. So anyway, I don't know. I don't know. My brain just goes to these places. I grew up feral like most Gen X. Exactly. I'm a 31-year-old Gen Xer. Sure I am. You don't care about big old boobies. Are you gay? No, I'm a butt man. I'm an ass man. And I guess boobs are just an ass on your chest. Let's face it. Anyway, those diamond areolas. See, here's the poor thing about this girl. You can't talk about what the frick is her name? I just said it. Oh my God, my brains. We just talked about it. What's her name? It's not Christy. Oh my God. Sydney Sweeney. Can't talk about Sydney Sweeney without her big giant honkers. So it's like, she either better start being based, okay? Or, I don't know, just go with Zendaya and be a lesbo. I don't know what to tell you because, it's not cool. And she got no butt from what I see. But it doesn't really matter because she got one on her chest. So I guess it's a win-win. I guess they're seeking the death penalty for Tyler Robinson. Death penalty in Utah is being sentenced to 10 wives. 10 wives and 80 kids. Oh my God. My wife watches that show here and there. There's a man in Utah. He actually adds more wives, sister wives. He keeps on adding more wives. I said, what are you, out of your fucking mind? It's like, one of these black guys who wants to keep going back to jail. What's the matter with you? Oh my God, this dude's nuts. I think it was a pine bark chip, but I'm not sure. Oh, see, I gotta keep up with this. I'm way off. Wow, how far back behind am I? My goodness. It makes you want to kick their ass, don't it, Kenny? Oh, Danny Rebel 33, thank you for being here, Big Pimpin'. I had Thanksgiving dinner with Antifa. Did a food review on my ex. Oh, I'll check that out, dude. Thank you for telling me that. By the way, if any of you guys have any like ideas and shit for me to talk about, even little segments, I don't care. Text me, DM me, whatever. I am not on Instagram. I am, but I don't ever check it. So, but please, Bray, I love it. Let me know. I'm gonna check that out, Danny. I'll probably do it on Monday's show. And by the way, once I get everything set up, thank you guys for the super chats. I am still beside myself. Once I get it, because I still, like I said, I have to verify all the stuff. Verify my address can take like up to 2 weeks because they have to mail you like a pin. And then you got to put up a ding and put the pin and pop the Zoom, and there you go. So it's like, well, once I get I can have memberships, I'm gonna do Friday shows. What am I gonna? You guys gonna pay for memberships and I don't give you nothing? Of course, I am going to. I know I'm so sorry. Hillary Swank is $1 Million Baby. Yes, but I believe the girl, like it's based on a true story, right? And I think the real girl's name's like Christy Canyon or whatever the hell her name is. It's not Christy Canyon, but on the topic of gigantic boobies. All right, let's rock this, shall we? Let's get this party kicking. I like this layout. I kind of want to change it a little bit. I do this every show. Man, I just so much like OBS so much better. It's just so much better. Come on. All right, here we go. Can I do that? No. Can I do this? No. You guys don't know what I'm talking about, but that's all right. All right, so I got to make sure I'm not like this. Oh my God, did you see what AOC did? But it's nice and big. Nice and big, like a couple of nice and big. like Christy Canyon or Sydney Sweeney. 2 big boobs on your screen for you to see. I think we all can agree that we like boobies. I mean, who doesn't? Girls like them. Guys like them. Even babies like a good pair of shirt or sweater puppies. Sweater puppies, not shirt puppies, but same thing. Let's get to this just for a little second. I don't know if you guys know who this dude is. Styx Hexenhammer, 666. That's his big name, online and shit. He's been arrested again. This dude is arrested constantly, smashing women and not with his groin. A video recording of his arrest has been posted on the Kiwi Farms by his girlfriend. And by the way, like this dude, like every girl he's with ends up calling the cops on him because he's beating the Criz app out of these girls. He's a lunatic. And it's like, dude, you're getting girls. Why are you beating them? What's the matter with you? Styx has been discussing problems with and about his ex-girlfriends and his polycule. Together on the forum for the last week. This is Styx Hexenhammer. He likes to pretend, I don't want to be a pirate. Well, Styx Hexenhammer wants to be a pirate. I think he wants to be, I was going to say a butt pirate. It's kind of easy. Easy joke. A little too easy. All right, let's get way down. Because I got a shitload of stories. There we go. You're seeing all my goodies. Oh, look. Oh, I got one thing for the end, by the way. Alex was out doing more of what he does best, content gold. And I'm going to save it for the end. This is going to be my uplifting moment. See, I got to look and see because I feel like I'm like, hey, you guys see me? Matter of fact, maybe I can move this a little bit. There we go. All right. Still in the freaking way. Oh, well. I need it big. I am not as good as Doc Bash Dave. DMS could do it. Matter of fact, I'm getting a little worried. DMS hasn't texted me back. He's not in the chat. I don't know what's going on. I hope he's all right now. I'm freaking getting my brain now. I'm just worried. Dick Sexenhammer. That would be dude. Sniz, you just saved this dude's career. That's what he should call himself. Unbelievable. Wow. How did I never think of that? I'm one of these people, like, I like to mix words together. Like, that's why Smarkus Mark. I'm just an idiot, but I can't help myself. Because, all right, here's the thing. When Marcus Smart first came to the Celtics, he didn't have the green hair yet, but he talked like he was trying to be like Hood. And it's like, bro, I know you studied in high school and college. Like, you were a good boy. Oh, very good boy. Like, you were a good dude. Don't try to be a rapper now that you're in the NBA. Because he's like, yeah. He's like, it's like, they when you watch the game, any game nowadays, and it first starts, they'll put their big head up there, and it'll be like, Marcus Smart, University, Memphis, go Red Hogs, go Hawk Wings, whatever the stupid thing is, right? And he'd be like, yeah, Smartest Mark, I'm here. What's up now? Yeah. Columbia Topeka High School, my knuckle. And it was like, what? I've heard you on EEI and shit. Like, I've heard you say, like, you're a nerd. Be a good, healthy nerd like Superman. Be like a good nerd like Superman. You ain't got to be all trying to be Mr. Pimp. I got to fix this thing. It's going to drive me nuts. Yeah. I know I just fixed it, but I got to do it again. It's just driving me crazy. All right. Something like that. That's a little bit better because I feel like I got to adjust too much. All right. Anyway, Christy Canyon, God love her. Salute to the great ones. I know. Alex is out in my neck of the woods today. Hopefully he stays away from the fizz end and doesn't step in human fecal measles. Man, I gotta hit that again because Christy Canyon, one of the greats. The other guys are his mizzos. That's right. Prayers for Alex. Stay away from the vent. Watch out for the needles and the poop on the streets. I don't blame you, Saul. She knew how to work. You can't blame Christy Canyon. Double shout out for both of us. And those who don't know who I'm talking about, yeah, look her up. Not after the show. Do it after the Dog by Steve show. Don't do it during the show. I mean, if you can without leaving me, you can, you'll find out who Christy Canyon is and was. Is she gone? I feel like she passed. All right, let's get into a little footballs and sports. We're talking about sports. Let's wrap the sports part up with some of this. I said to this, I'm just surprised somebody hasn't leaked this sooner. This just happened, folks. Current running back Jalen Ramsey, who has been sucking so bad for all of my fantasy football gambling picks, by the way. So now I'll just let you know. That's why he's probably spilling the beans, because he stinks. But anyway, Jalen Ramsey tweeted in 2018 that his coach said that the Jaguars had to lay down and lose to the amazing New England Patriots because it was best for the league. Yes, the tweet is real. Now, here's the big old tweet. You can read it right there. Coach told us in the middle of the fourth to give the game to New England. We didn't want to, but commissioner said it's best for the league, leaving it in God's hands, y'all. I think that's how he said it. It seems like probably how he said it, right? I don't know. Hey, don't leave. Yeah, you can watch her. Just don't leave. And if my voice helps you with the Christy Canyon thing, that's just an after effect. It's a side effect, really. It's not my fault. I have a CC story if anybody wants to hear it. I certainly do. And I will, if you'd like to, I'll put it up on the screen. We can all read your filthy, disgusting Christy Canyon story, which I can't wait to hear, by the way. This show turned into something different today, but enjoy. Listen, we got to have a good time in life and laugh. What the hell? I needed this. Honest to God, I needed this so bad. So he retweeted that today, by the way. That's why. But look at this. No players, like people say, no players have ever come out and talk about the game being fixed. Well, except for Benny Cunningham in 2020. And his count got deleted. Wonder why Benny Cunningham's Twitter account got shut down shortly after this tweet. He's like, excuse me. He's like, yeah, the NFL is scripted and shit, but they make us sign something so we can't go into detail and whatnot. Tired of holding back. Who want the full story right now? You need to pay up because my contract got expired and shit. Yeah, it's called an NDA. That's what they have you sign. They have a sign like papers or something. Something made from, I think they call trees. No, for real though. Listen, because I've always wondered what I said. I'm just surprised somebody hasn't leaked this sooner. It's very difficult to keep a lie or a conspiracy or cover up a crime. But just take a look at Karen Reed and the John O'Keefe and the McAlbert's deal. All these people. I mean, it took many people. There's really technically like 5 or 6 people that are really the ones who killed John O'Keefe and are covering it up. But all the other people like them or know them or are related to them, to the McAlberts. So they're just keeping the story connected for all of them. You know what I mean? So it's not really that all these other people have to lie. Then you have to realize that Brian Albert is at least it was, a super high-level detective in the Boston police force, right? He knows all the dirt. If some guy was cheating on his wife, this guy knows about it. If somebody, judge, was caught banging some 16-year-old prostitute in 2005, he's got the pictures. And he kept his mouth shut this whole time. So when it's his turn, you shut your mouth and you just bang the gavel like we want you to. So I'm telling you, there's a lot of shiznit going out. It's much easier, is what I'm saying, for a group of people to keep a secret. But with the NFL, like, if I'm going to shut my mouth about the ship being rigged, you better pay me. I want big ass money. Wait, probably pass. Yeah, I think so too. Christy Canyon possibly is passed of a beef overdose. I honestly could see that. Eat more! EMC up in the place to pay. Love you, baby. Thank you for being here. Yo, guys, I was on a live stream chat covering the Tyler Robinson gimmick, and it was 50-50 as to the people that think he did it as opposed to people who didn't. Now, here's another thing I meant to mention earlier. I don't know if DMS is going to cover it because I it was kind of too late to change my thumbnail, and I'm like, I don't know. And plus, I kind of like for it to, play out a little bit more after covering Rittenhouse, Johnny Depp, Karen Reed, now a little bit of the Brian Wall stuff, and now we're getting into Tyler Robinson. Like, it's a little boring, the setup. It is interesting for like court nerds, we love nerds, Christopher Reeve, court nerds, but like it's just a little boring, like procedural shit. Like, all right, so next Wednesday, let's set a date to talk next Wednesday. So set the date to do the date of talking about what date we're going to talk on. I'm like, all right. It's like, bring Christy Canyon back here. Let's forget about this stuff. Me and my one of my brothers and his business partner went to an exclusive gentleman's club in some city. Christy Canyon was there. We all 3 got propositioned by her management. Yeah, let's go. I mean, that's terrible. Don't do that stuff. Lord, I'm joking. Please forgive me. But Sniz is the potential element. There's the IL potential management. I appreciate it. Hells yes. Is Raiola. Did you shout out? You do a perfect job. Thank you. I can't not do it. It drives Mrs. Starboard crazy. And like, she's like, just like the other day, it wasn't probably like 2 weeks ago now I think about it. We're like all leaving at the same time. We're going somewhere. And she's like, where's your shoes? Did you bring your shoes? And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Should I bring all my shoes with me? I'll bring all my glasses and all my shoes just so I have them. And she's just rolling her eyes. But me and my son can't stop doing jerky boy. It's been 5 million years. and the Jerky Boys are just the fucking shit. Wait, I left. You didn't take the prop from Double C? Well, probably from Quadruple FC, Quadruple F. I left. My bro and his partner didn't. I got a call from the local Pizzalese. I don't know why I'm kayfabe and whatever you want to call it. The word police, but I'm just I love it. Fucking Bubba the Love Sponge and Hulk Hogan figured out that if we speak Carney, we can stay on YouTube. I love you guys. My bro and his partner didn't leave. They stayed. I got a call from the local police to go pick them up. When I got there, the FBI was also, lovely. I took them to safety and have never gotten a straight answer as to what they were doing. The FBI, they believe me. They are arresting people, getting their collar, so to speak, doing their stuff. And then they brought Miss Canyon to the side and they said, how's about it? How's about it? Trust me, I know cops. And I love cops. Listen, I love cops, but they are only people just like the rest of us. And when you see a couple of canyons, you want to, something just tells you to go in the middle of them. We went to the beach. We can step on piss clams. What? Wait. Oh my God. Maddie, I know. Thank you, Truth. That you are smart to do that. I'm being a wise guy trying to make you guys laugh at shit. If you ever get proposed, don't do it. It's always a setup. It's always a setup. Go back to the second part. Oh, wait, did I mess up? No, I got it. They were trying to, it was a prostitution type of thing. They were trying to Jeffrey Epstein you, and you were outsmarted them. You were better than Little St. James, Maddie. You got it. Oh, wait. Sorry, Jerky Boys reference. I'm trying to do impressions over text. That's an L. Oh, wait. Oh, we went to the beach. We can step on piss clams. Oi, vey. I'll bring all my shoes and all my glasses with me so I have them. Oh, God, I love the Jerky Boys. I missed the fridge out of doing that shit. He said, oh, really? I must have tuned in late. I only saw one post where you agreed with someone's sniz. Oh, damn. What does the fat pig always say? He's like, boom, roasted. Boom, roasted. I would assume there are people who say he didn't do it who are also glad CK got marked. That's the truth. That, Kenny Powers, is the absolute truth. And it's why I love when Doc Man Steve gets into it. I love it because now I can get into it because I don't like getting, like if I'm on Twitter and we're getting into who killed Charlie Kirk, okay? You'll see they're like, yeah, Donald Trump did it. Now I'm going to be Jerky Boy. Sorry. Donald Trump, his administration did it. We all know that, right? And then I click on that person's thing on their, to go to their page or their account, whatever. And it's like blue waves and I loved all Democrats. And you go down, it's like, Joe Biden was the best president. You guys are all losers. And it's like, now I am sitting here agreeing with a couple of morons. I don't want to agree with morons. So that's why I go to Dark Man Steve and I talk about the Charlie Kirk stuff with people who are honest. Okay? Being honest. I am honest. I am on the right, baby. All day and night, I am on the right. I am a real conservative. I don't even like saying the word conservative anymore because people have ruined it. Okay? Melody Mack, sorry, Toots, you're not a conservative. I don't know what you're conservative. And also, maybe I get it wrong. Maybe I am not a true conservative. See, I am a Christian. I tell you guys all the time, you guys know Christ is king, but I'm not a good practicing conservative Christian. And I'm honest with it. And Lord knows I try. But the thing is, I am an American constitutional conservative. That's what I really am. So maybe I get the word wrong. Maybe I've gotten the word conservative wrong this whole time. I don't think so. But I'm not always right. What the fuck? I'm just a dude trying to figure out. I'm just a dude playing another dude trying to know what the hell the word conservative is. Where am I? I'm lost in the chat. The strays that show up in DMS's chat are the best. I love it when these strays show up in DMS's chat. It's so freaking awesome. I wish I could get them. I'm finally got a partner. Where's all the strays? Bring in the strays. I want people coming in here like, yeah, you're absolutely right. Trump did. He took out Charlie Kirk. And you're like, yeah, well, I don't know if Trump did it or Israel or CIA or somebody did it. He's like, no, we know that because Biden is exposing it all, dude. Biden's so honest, bruh. Like, what? No, we're coming from this at two different angles, my friend. You just hate Trump. I love Trump, but I can point out when Trump's not doing shit right. And that's what I'd rather have honest conversations than, just be like, oh, look, I love Biden, dude. I don't know why I'm talking like this. It's more like, I love Biden, okay? Hey, my pronouns are Biden, okay? And I know Trump did it, all right? I don't know. Yeah, I'm making even the weirdo sound cool, okay? You sound like a skateboarder I want to, hang out with, smoke a couple of gibbets, smoking a couple of birds. I thought we were talking about Louis C.K. Oh my God. I hope you all appreciate these chats because that's why I can't not read them. It's just pure gold. Huh? Oh, that's what you're talking about. I got like 2 hours worth of stories. I got to get back to them. Kind of weird. Exactly. Get some strays. No. I'm trying. I thought I would hit an algorithm. First of all, Candace Owens, excuse me, Candace Owens used to go on at 4:00 and she ended at like 5:30, 5-6. I get it. It's in my contract. I have to do the 6-7 thing. She used to she ended between 5 and 6 o'clock. Now, and then, hold on. Speaking all days. Get your boy's throat, the clamped them all, the clamped. And then she started going at like 4:30 and then at 5. Now she's starting her freaking show right when I start. It's like, chick, what are you doing? If you keep going on at my time, Candace Owens, I will expose you for what you did to Charlie Kirk. I know all the facts, and I will release them show by show. Okay? You understand that, Candace Owens? One super chat at a time, I will expose you. I know what you did to Charlie Kirk. There we go. Touchdowns in the house. My dude. Yeah, sycophants suck, man. I can't stand that. I really can't. I mean, like, I'm like an Alex Stein sycophant in a way, but like, I know when like Alex can do wrong. We can all do wrong. I just won't talk about it because that's my boy. I love that dude. That's my friend. So it's different. It is different. Like, so, like Erica Kirk, I do feel a little sympathy because, like, I don't think she planned it or anything, but here's the thing. If Erica Kirk, which I kind of believe, knows like who offed her husband and is just not saying anything, in a way, like, you have to defend your children. And it's like, what are you going to do? Step down from the top role when you actually have some power? Because you don't want to back away with no power. And then you have to worry about one day, like all of a sudden, oh, there was a terrible car accident. Oh, all of our shoes and glasses went flying everywhere. You're screwed. So you gotta gotta play the game. I'm hoping that's the case because I don't know. Nick the Gun Guy, where you been, player? Let's get in here, big pimpin'. Dutch Duke, man, I'm so glad you guys are in here, man. Nick, you missed it. Where are you? Where the heck are you? I just saw you. Oh, there you go. Fucking love you, Nick. Group of Lips was in here roasting you. It was great. I wanted to see it. I was here for it. NBC 10 Boston says closing arguments are expected tomorrow in the Brian Walshy case. Brian, by the way, here see, this is why I don't even talk about it. It's so boring. Brian Walsh, ready? So the prosecution, the state of Massachusetts, first Brian Walsh, held their case, showed all the evidence, and said the prosecution rests, Your Honor. And then Brian Walsh's lawyer got up there and says, Your Honor, even the defense also, we'd like to rest as well. We're a little tired. The defense rests, Your Honor. What? He didn't even put on a defense? For the love of Pete, Mary, and Joseph, how am I supposed to run a proper, Brian Walsh trial recap if there's nothing to recap? What did I miss? Maddie P, good or bad? Oh wait, I thought Andrew Wilson had a good analysis of the whole Erica Kirk interview and the Candace thing. No shit. Oh, by the way, man, one of the things I want to talk about, I just freestyle. Listen, I'm just having fun with you guys. But Snizza was reminding us for a couple of days to watch Candace Owens' interview with Russell Brand. Russell Brand, he's and then what I'm gonna do, Candace, okay? I'm gonna come to your lovely home, all right? And I'm gonna wear a woman's blouse, okay? And I'm gonna have my chesticles exposed to the world. My shirt's buttoned down, love. And I met one of your beautiful children, all right? I'm not even doing a good job because Russell Brand has one of the hardest Welsh accents of all time. And I love it, by the way. I'm not dissing him. I love it. But I wanted to talk about it, Sniz, but I just you know me, I'm rambling. I get too much shit going. Oh, Matt Walsh is fucking guilty as shit. Real quick, I want to do something real quick. I'm gonna have to go back and forth. I gotta hurry up now. I gotta hurry up. I always do this, put myself behind the needle. Shout out Morgan Elizabeth. She's prego and she's always driving around this time. Or she's in the car driving, one or the other. Damn, I retweeted her. Where the heck is it? She had really something I thought was absolutely correct with Brian Walsh. Damn, I got a bunch of stuff to go through here. Where the hell is it? This is yesterday. Oh, I didn't go yesterday, the day before. Yeah, Pierce is a cuckold was yesterday. Piers Morgan, the cuckoldy. Come on. I know I retweeted it. Oy vey, can you see Ivan go? Where did it go? Where the hell did it go? All right, well, we got Morgan right here, so we're going to have to go bing and a bop and a boom and replies, the Zoom. Oh, shiz, ready? This is the first thing we're talking about. Jimmy, Officer Jimmy Plackus. Incident happened, Rutland Town, Vermont. Up my way. This is the Buccaneer down here. What's his face? Sticks Hexenhammer, and he lives in Florida. So I guess he came all the way up here to Vermont to find his next victim. I mean, girlfriend. I mean, same thing. His name is Tarl Warwick. Dude, be a wizard. Try to be a wizard. Why would you try to be a wizard? Tarl Warwick? It's a cool name for a wizard. In November 2025, officers with the Rutland Town Police Department were notified of a possible violation of conditions of release, along with multiple other offenses reportedly committed by Tarly Warwick, 37, of Rutland Town. So, and then he also got caught beating this girl in Texas. And I think another girl in Louisiana. On the morning of December 11th, 2025, officers with the Rutland Town Police Department executed a court order search warrant at Warwick's residence. I don't know why I'm doing it in Boston, but I'm hoping I'm from here. So when I read about cops, that's usually how it's being written. And I love it. I love it. During which time Mr. Warwick was taken into fucking custody, guy. Warwick was transported to the Rutland Town Police Department for processing and later transported to the Vermont Superior Court, Rutland Criminal Division, to be arraigned on the above mentioned foremost charges of this piece of human shit. Look at this dude. You look like that. You're getting vajayjay. Don't hit what? Stop beating girls, you loser. Send this dude to the brig. Brig this man. Oh, wait. Yeah, Morgan put out a pretty good thing. I thought it was great. Where the hell is it? I got sidetracked wanting to do a Boston fucking accent. It's not even a real well, I guess it is a Boston accent, but it's like the movie Boston accent. We say like four. I don't know how this way. We say four. I say four. I know it sounds silly to you, but I say like four. They're like fa. Oh, it's not. Hey, get me a number four. I don't know how they say it. It's just ridiculous to me, but whatever. Damn it, where the hell is it? Did she delete it? Oh, here we go. Bingo, I found it. Gotcha. Morgan said, saying this mostly for myself to reflect on later, which is pretty fucking hilarious in space. Brian Walsh will not be convicted of murder. The state didn't meet the threshold to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt he murdered her. Unfortunate, because I personally don't doubt that he did, but the Justice Department is tricky, and all of the current evidence is circumstantial. No body, no way to prove he killed her, and not with someone else or the bullshit natural causes. However, if and likely when he gets acquitted, he will then come forward with where her body is or was dumped to confirm he was the killer, but double jeopardy will then come into play. I love it. I think this is a great synopsis. I also believe that he will be brought back in for charges of dismemberment and disposal, and will hopefully spend the rest of his life behind bars. I was hoping Morgan was going to be here, but I know she's got, babies to take care of. But here's the thing. I think what she said is not just reasonable. It's probably what's going to happen. But in my thoughts, I'm thinking this. I think Brian Walsh is probably going to be found guilty because Massachusetts is super corrupt and dirty. And if they don't like somebody, they're just going to throw them in jail. Brian Walsh, Kazilda's wife, apparently, or whatever you're supposed to say, allegedly, and chopped her all up, bought things to pack her body parts in and chucked them all over the place, and nobody knows where the hell they are. And he's like, oh, she just died of natural causes. But LA might want to play some OJ didn't slash and bash everybody, but in Massachusetts, I mean, if he was a Blizzak dude, they'd be like, oh, of course, the poor man, he didn't want his poor children to see their mom like that, so he chopped her into little bits. What's the problem? But if it's a white dude, sorry there, doofus, you're going up the river. I think Morgan is absolutely right in a normal world, which is kind of shitty because it's like, obviously this dude killed her. Sorry. She's a young, healthy woman who wanted to leave you. Oh, what do you know? But see, all of the things that Brian Wall searched up were like how to get rid of a body, how to chop up into pieces, how to dispose of. So none of it was like looking up how to actually kill. So that's why Morgan is absolutely right. And what do I know? None of us really know, but I think she's onto something, to be honest with you. I just hope the dude is sent off for Liz Ife. Sticks and hammer in the tubes. He's creepy in my dude. He's a piece of shiz. That was Dick Saxonhammer? Yeah, exactly. A swashbuckler. A woman beetler. All right, we still got time. Whew. Looking at that clock, tick-tock away. All right, we did that. We're going to do it at the end. I know you guys don't want to talk about this shit, but you kind of got to sometimes. Holy shizzle. How is this okay? The president of the World Jewish Congress just sent a warning to he's in Jerusalem, I think, right? Does it say that? He's not in here. He's not in America. And he's the president of the World Jewish Congress, which doesn't have a state or a country. It's the whole world. They own their own world Congress, because that's normal. Just sent a warning to every potential United States citizen who is America first and running for any office, wishing to, or especially to run for U.S. Congress. If you do not support Israel, I don't know why I'm doing like if you do not support Israel, if you platform or say anything we deem antiseptic, we will target them. We will target them and start a fund for your opponent, for their opponent. Now start a fund for their opponent. Christians need to call this out. This is outrageous. I'm so sick of the government of Israel interfering in our politics. This is not okay. And if you think it is, you're an asshole. Because guess what? We all knew the Russia hoax was fake. And we all said, like, dude, if Russia really interfered in the election, we'd be pissed. Right. Because it's illegal. It's illegal for a foreign country to interfere in our elections. Did you know that? But when it's these people, it's okay. It's just fine and day. I'm not sitting here through this whole guy's spiel, but we'll do a little bit of it. Just so you know, I'm not lying.
Any candidate running for a seat in this building, whether for Congress or Senate, whose platform includes...
Holy shit. He did this from our own Congress. I thought he was outside of the United States. He's not just in the United States. He's in our Congress.
...whose anti-Semitism. We will target them as they target us. Accordingly, we will start a fund to help their opponents. We cannot possibly sit by. Yeah, we'll start a fund. Always asking everybody else for money. And it's not even just them. I'm so sick of everybody doing that shit. And let anti-Zionists determine our future. None of this will be easy. It will take time and effort from all of us. And Jews cannot fight this fight alone. Frankly, we shouldn't have to, because this is not a Jewish issue. It's a democratic issue. It's a moral issue. It's a human issue. Let us build a coalition so strong, so united, so determined that no extremist movement can fracture it. Unbelievable. Listen, you don't want an extremist? Then stop being an extremist. Okay? That's all I got to say. Listen, we love Jews. Okay? Let's just get into this real quick, because this shit drives me nuts. Thanks to Congress helping struggling American families during Christmas by giving all Americans the gift of $800 million to the Ukraine and Israel. It's a wonderful day. Wow, look at Republicans, almost 200. Just giving away $1 billion.
What's a billion between friends who owe $39 trillion in debt? What's a couple of billion, right? Only 18 have the balls to say no. Meanwhile, the Democrats, 115. Because you know what? Listen, guys, we're Democrats, and if you go against us, we're going to fundraise, and we're going to get you out of here because we run your fucking shitty country. But almost 100 said nay, so that's pretty interesting. But, look at correction, $900 billion for National Defense Authorization Act, $800 million in military aid to Ukraine, and I believe it's, come on, where's the rest, Tootsie? I forget. Yeah, she put billion. She's wrong. It's 800 million for Ukraine, 400 million, just extra. Every time they give away free money, it's always going to be more. Like Israel's always getting some. It's just fucking, I'm so sick of it. And I said it before. I'll say it a million times. I don't hate anybody. I love Jews. I love everybody. I don't give a shizzit. Look at you get Speaker of the House Mike Johnson, Republican. Oh, and then you got the Democrats, Chuck Schumer with all his glasses. This is disgusting. Disgusting. Sorry. This is a Christian country, first and foremost. Second of all, no, just no. Okay? If Trump or whatever, they want to do like an actual menorah lighting outside, I honestly have no problem with it. But you can do that because there are, Jewish Americans, obviously. But you're going to do 50 Christian things. Sorry. We're a Christian country. That's just the way it is. And I'm not saying they should be able to do this, but it's like, oh, and then this black dude, I forget his fucking name, Hakeem Jeffries. He's wearing a yarmulke. Okay, what? Just unbelievable. Unfriggable. Listen, Hakeem Jeffries, I know you don't believe in any God except yourself, because that's a true Satanist. Shit, I gotta hurry up my blabbing. But if he doesn't believe, if he's not Jewish and doesn't believe in Judaism, like spiritually, why are you wearing the little hat? Huh? Do you go around with a mistletoe on Christmas? Oh, it's our Christmas party. Am I supposed to have a mistletoe in my head? Like, this is bullshit. It just pisses me off. Now, Mike Common Core Huckabee, I've had beef with him for so many years, and it's like me screaming out the top of my lungs on top of a mountain, and nobody can hear the fucking words I'm saying. That's what it feels. It's like a nightmare where you're running in place. And shit, Freddy's coming. Freddy Krueger. I've been screaming. This is the top of my lungs. Mike Huckabee is the biggest piece of shit ever. Jim and Tammy Faye Baker, hold my beer. Hold Mike Huckabee's beer, because this dude is a fucking scumbag. He used the Lord's name of it. Look at my smile. Oh, Mike Huckabee, I love you. Jesus loves you. And that's why you need to give to the United Israel Christian Alliance. Please, everybody, give to the Jewish Christian Alliance. Like, what? What the f are you talking about? Mike Common Core Huckabee. Ready? Oh, look at I'll read it. I'll do it the way it's supposed to be done. Mike Huckabee says there is zero evidence that Israel is using Jeffrey Epstein's child trafficking network to blackmail the U.S. government. Oh, and you would know that how? How do you know that? He says the claim is unfounded, unverified, and pure imagination. He also says people need to start pushing back against those who spread accusations like this. Really? You have to push back? What if I said, like, I don't like daylight savings time? Oh, we need to push back on this daylight savings time. No, he wouldn't give a shit. But when he's protecting the fucking U.S. government, who our founding I get all fired up, who our founding fathers told us to not trust. Anybody who's telling you to trust the U.S. government is a piece of shit. George Washington, John Adams, John Quincy Adams, Jefferson, Hamilton, all of them, they all said, don't trust us. Don't trust the government. Hold them accountable. This piece of shiz, let me just, I said this, where did it go? I said, and you can trust my Common Core Huckabee. He only betrayed America by implementing Bill Gates' Common Core into all, and I mean all, American schools to establish a socialist voting machine. People have argued with me. They're like, oh, Common Core is just a new way to do math, dude. No, bro, it's not. That's one aspect. By the way, before I forget, I could go on this one for a whole hour. Bill Gates created Common Core. If you look at all the Common Core approved books, they say it'll say anything Republican or capitalist or right wing or Christian, everything on the right, it'll be painted in a negative light. It'll be like, these are 4 people. Which one do you think is trustworthy? It'll be like Bill Clinton. What the hell's his name? Bernie Sanders. Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. And the correct answer is Donald Trump. That's who doesn't look. I'm dead serious. By the way, Mike Common Core Huckabee, he didn't push as hard as he could to get Common Core into every school, also homeschool. That's why I said all. Even homeschool has to follow Common Core. Oh, but don't worry. It's not in Florida schools. Oh, yes, it is. Mike Huckabee got caught lying because people were like, why are you trying to push Common Core into Florida schools, dude? And he's like, we're not doing that. Oh, we're not doing that here in the Jewish Christian Coalition. And then he got caught emailing people saying, all right, listen, they're on to us. Change the name of it to Sunshine Program, the Sunshine Core. And it's just Common Core with a new name. Mike Huckabee is a demon. He's going straight to hell. Sorry. I'm not kidding. All right, we got to do this quick because I got the Alex stuff, and then we'll...
Allegation.
Hold on there, Allegation Nation. Piece of shiz.
This is another question that is Israel blackmailing the U.S. government with the Jeffrey Epstein files? Again, what a ridiculous kind of unfounded,
really
unverified allegation.
You don't say.
It emanates from someone's imagination. Nobody's provided one shred of evidence.
What a piece of shit. First of all, can we get any evidence? Are we allowed to just sift through all of the CIA, Mossad, and FBI records? You fucking weasel.
To indicate that there's any truth to it. Reckless allegations, whether it's against an individual or a country, are just that. They're reckless and they're harmful.
Go fuck yourself, Mike Huckabee. Piece of shit. No, dickhead. George Washington told us not to trust you and to question everything that the government does, and any government does. And here you are like, don't question anything. We don't let you see anything. We spy on you. Do I have proof that the CIA and the FBI spy on me, Mike Huckabee? Is there any proof? Can I somehow reverse do something on my phone and find how they... No, I can't, you piece of shiz. But we all know they're doing it. By the way, real quick, since Piers Morgan, real quick, Piers Morgan told Nick Fuentes once again, because somebody reposted Nick Fuentes's rebuttal back to Piers Morgan. And Piers Morgan said, you really need to get laid, you diluted little twerp. That's a terrible Piers Morgan imitation. But and then this guy, Wolf. Piers Morgan said he has 3 sons. So let's look at those 3 sons, shall we? Let's see what Piers Morgan's 3 sons look like. And I'm not trying to dox them either, by the way. Nobody ever been hurt. Not anybody's really, all the people watching me are good people, so nobody's doing stupid shit. And if you watch this later on, you're an idiot. Don't touch somebody's kids. But I'm just saying, let's take a look at Piers Morgan's example of what 3 good young boys. They're very good boys. What are these little young good boys supposed to look like?
Got 3 sons and they don't share your views about slavery and about the Holocaust. They can have decency and compassion. They can do that. Got 3 sons and they don't share your views about slavery and about the Holocaust. They can have decency and compassion.
I like the sound of this. Oh no, man. What, man? And real quick, we were talking about Piers Morgan being a cuckold, right? His wife. I just had a couple more little things I want to show you on Piers Morgan's lovely wife. Piers admitted that Celia, I think that's her name, Chelia, who knows it, fancy lads. Chelia has forgotten their anniversary every single year since they tied the knot in 2010. That's not good. Speaking on ITV's Lorraine, Piers revealed she's forgotten it 9 years consecutively. It's just like I'm not even in her airspace at all. I guess your big old swinging D and all the love making you're doing ain't doing it good enough because she don't remember your ass. Oh, look, something she posted herself. Celia Walden, Piers Morgan's wife. When the husband's away, Mr. Suds comes to play. First of all, you come around, if I get me and Miss Starboy, God willing, we become super mega rich like this. There is no naked cleaners coming over, no hot body. I love DMS, but it's like when he comes over to our mansion, you're leaving your shirt on, mister. No abs around, okay? You're leaving your shirt on. Somebody on Mr. Suds comes over to play. Joanna, Louis, Marie Dreyfus, Martin Youngie, whatever her name is. Ever been tempted to swap the hubby for Mr. Suds? And she said, never crossed my mind. Now, where's that Pinocchio emoji? Holy cannoli. You got to be kidding me. Piers Morgan's a chump. Last thing, St. Thomas Aquinas remained a virgin his entire life and never fell in love. He's smarter, more influential, and brought more good into the world than Piers Morgan could ever frickin' dream of. Shout out to St. Thomas Aquinas. Give him some love to St. Thomas. There's some other shit, Coco Melon, bunch of stuff. Tarantino saying that 13-year-olds okay. Shout out Kyle Rittenhouse, who mentioned it earlier. Kyle Rittenhouse just got married. They got guns and shit on the beach and tattoos. God love these young kids. And this guy, $900 billion military spending. Ukraine gets $800 million. Yeah, money all over the fucking joint. Where is that? We got to get out of here. Shit, I'm running late. I know DMS is probably running a little late. I haven't heard from him. I don't know where the hell he is. Where are you, DMS? Shit. Where's my Alex Stein deal? Damn it. I'm going to go like this. There we go. Maybe it'll still be better. I think it's going to be a reply. Ships and ladders. I know he's going to be a little late. Don't you fear. Oh, by the way, Mike Lindell running for governor. I'm officially running for governor of my Minnesota pillow. After many years of doing crack and being a good guy and being based, I'm running for consideration. Hearing from so many of you. I'm only being a dickhead, by the way, blah, blah, blah. I almost forgot. Supergirl. I don't know why they got rid of this Supergirl. She seems super cool. And now they got this one. I don't know. It's kind of weird. This is the new Supergirl. And of course, Jason Momoa is going to play the bad guy, Drago Goggle. I don't know. I don't really follow that shit. Yeah. This is it. Look at this. Truth, justice, whatever. Truth, justice, and like whatever. Like America or something. I hate that place. Dude, and by the way, the Superman logo that what's his face did here, James Gunn's Superman logo sucks. It just looks like a no symbol, basically. Where's the S? It looks stupid. As a graffiti artist myself, it looks dumb. That's the deal. Damn it, dag nabbit, I gotta go. Oh, wait. No, I'm going to be running late. Okay. DMS got back to me. He's going to be running late. So I'm going to finish this last thing with Steiny, and then we'll get out of here. Yes, I got time. Here we go, and I found it. The Lord is good. Please, Lord, help my mother-in-law. I think he is. God's working. He's working. Alex Stein, boy. Protecting. I told you we love all the Jews. Alex Stein defended Ben Shapiro in L.A. at the Stop the Israel People rally. I don't know what it's called. Profound moral courage right here. Ba-ding. Let's see. I'd like to hear it. Here, go. I love Ben Shapiro, the hero. Yam Israeli.
Guys, why don't y'all listen to Ben Shapiro? Ben Shapiro, guys, Ben Shapiro says Israel's justified. It's only an 84% civilian casualty rate.
No one's watching it.
It's only 84% casualty. Dude, Ben Shapiro knows.
watching your show. Can you
Go watch Ben Shapiro.
No one's going to watch Ben Shapiro.
He helped me get vaccinated.
Well, that's great.
Ben Shapiro's the greatest American ever, and he's the greatest Israeli. God bless Ben Shapiro. We love Ben Shapiro. Thank you for teaching about Israel. We love Ben Shapiro. He's my hero. Ben Shapiro's my hero. It's only an 84% casualty rate. Only 84% of the civilians that die are civilians and not Hamas. That's good. The IDF is doing good. No, it's going to take off. It's going to take off. We love Ben Shapiro. We love Ben Shapiro. Israel's the greatest country on earth. They accidentally kill people. It's all an accident. The IDF accidentally bombs churches. Give them a break. Give Netanyahu a break. Benjamin Netanyahu is the greatest leader of all time. I love you, Bibi. I love you, Bibi Netanyahu. Netanyahu, I love you. I love you. Apologize to Bibi. Go download Ben Shapiro's latest podcast. It's on Spotify. Ben Shapiro's a hero. Woo! Oh my God. With that, we close it out. Let me just get to a little bit of a chat real quick because I kind of missed it. Piers Morgan is a loser. As we say around here, he's a daggone loser. I don't travel Piers Morgan. I don't travel with Piers Morgan, you say. Exactly. Holy hell. I hear you. It's crazy. I can't unsee that now, Maddie. Piers said, you hold the camera, I want to watch. Exactly. I don't give a single F what an adult does in their own bedroom. Amen. But when you get kids involved, it's so effed up, it's beyond belief. Facts, baby, facts. St. Thomas Aquinas, we love you. Shout out, big old St. T. St. Thomas Aquinas, we love you. That is a hilarious Rittenhouse photo. Free pillows when you vote for the My Pillow guy. Absolutely. You want a good night's sleep? You get one of these free pillows and you vote for a real Republican for once. A good right winger. A chicken in every house and a pillow on every single bed. Amen. Woke Supergirl. No thanks. Oh, I am with you. I hope that movie flops so bad. Nobody wants Guardians of the Supergirl. Guardians was great. And all his movies are just shit imitations. Poor ripoffs of his own shit. We're done. We are done. Yes. Hope it flops. Son of a gun. It's Steiner Fed. Everyone is getting accused this day. I was just saying, and I've been saying it for a few days, Mike. I can't wait because people in Doc Mass Steve's chat were like, oh, this one's a Fed. That one's a Fed. Is this one a Fed? Is that one a Fed? I think this one's a Fed. That one's a Fed. Crowder's a Fed. Everyone's. I'm like, man, I hope I'm popular enough one day where people think I'm a Fed. That means I made it, I guess, in this world. And believe me, I ain't a Fed. You don't want to see my record. Fed Life rules. Fed rules. It's a new MTV show. Unfortunately, it's gonna be for the blacks, so it'll be like, yo, Fed rules and shit, dog. Yo, these are Fed rules.
Federals. They mean federal, but the Bucks game is on, brothers. Gotta watch that at your own peril. No, watch it with the mic off and get over to DMS. Let me throw this up in here. Man, I am so grateful. Clipboard, where is it? Boom. This is Doc Match Steve's. I'm gonna do the damn thing. There it is. Boom. Why can't I pin things? I don't know how to do things. All right, listen, you beautiful, lovely, wonderful people. I love you guys. Big E, Danny Graham. Thank you guys for my first ever super chat. This is crazy. I love you guys so much. I'll be back Monday. Yes. Dude, I love you guys so much. Sauna stream coming next month with a Packer hat. Let's go. Let's go. F the Bucks. Oh, thank you, dude. I fucking love you, Danny. Thank you so much. Scott, I'm headed home. Stream is already set up. All right, let's go. I know. I was just looking. I'm like, all right, it's up. Whew. All right, restream is up here. Go, Pack, go. Even though I'm a Patriots fan, but we still love Truth's Unbreakable. So, and Bubba the Love Sponge loves the Pack too. So that's that. There it is right there. Get yo, Tuckus is over. To Doc Matt Steve. I'll be back Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until then, get over to Doc Matt Steve. It's always a good time. You know, we're gonna have fun. I'll be in the chat. Everybody up in the chat. There's the link right here. Get over there. I'll see you guys over there. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all the support from my mother-in-law and for the show and everything else. I love you guys. I will. I know time for Patreon for real. Thank you, Truth. Oh my God, I love you guys so much. Where's the thing? There it is. There it is. All right, get over to DMS. I'll be in the chat. I'll be back here Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I love you guys. All right, I'll see you over there. Peace.